Good morning, students. So today we will see the double circulation in human beings. It is an important question along with the diagram. This diagram, the question is asked in your exam. So already working up hard, I have given you the video. Now here we will see the how the double circulation takes place. Actually, our heart is like a double pump. The blood is pumped twice. This heart is divided into two parts where oxygenated and deoxygenated bloods are separated with the help of this septum. Now this side, this ventricle side, right side, it pumps the blood to the lungs. That is, it's a deoxygenated blood. They brings the blood from different parts of the body, deoxygenated blood, and it is sent to the lungs. Now here on this side, they brings the oxygenated blood. First the blood is brought from the lungs. Oxygenated blood is brought. That pulmonary vein is bringing the oxygenated blood from the lungs, and here it reaches into this ventricle part, left ventricle, and it just pump the blood to the different parts of the body. So in this way the double process of circulation, the double pumping of blood occurs, and therefore it just act like a double pump. Means the pumping of blood of both sides takes place, and therefore it is like a double pump. And this heart works continuously 24 hours without stopping. See, the heartbeat is due to the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the heart muscle, which is made up by the atria and ventricle. The two atrium contract together and relax together. Similarly, the two ventricles contract together and relax together, and that contraction and relaxation results into the heartbeat. It circulates the blood inside the human body. Now see the steps of double circulation. This is diagram. You have to draw this diagram because it's an important question along with the steps. Now see what is the first step. When the muscles of all the four chambers of the heart are relaxed, the pulmonary vein brings the oxygenated blood from the lungs into the left atrium. Now see here, the left atrium, when all the muscles of the four chambers are relaxed, the right, left, and this right and left all are relaxed, this pulmonary vein, see here the lungs is given. So from the lungs the pure blood, that is oxygenated blood, is brought up back into the left atrium. So it's your first step. Now second step, when this left atrium contracts, these walls get open, and with the help of this wall V1 the blood is poured back into the left ventricle. जैसे ही वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है, वॉल ओपन हो जाता है और ब्लड फोर्सफुली वेंट्रिकल्स में आता है. Now see here the third step. So when the left ventricle contracts, the oxygenated blood is forcefully flow into the main artery. That is, it is oxygenated blood. अभी oxygenated blood कहाँ पे जाएगा? सारे बॉडी ऑर्गन्स में जाएगा. ब्रेन से लेकर हमारे लेग्स, किडनी, स्टमक, इंटेस्टाइन, जो भी है सारे पार्ट्स, वहाँ पे ये ब्लड जाता है, सिर्फ लंग्स को छोड़ के. So when the left ventricle contracts, the oxygenated blood is forced into the main artery. This main artery is branched into a smaller arteries which goes to the different parts of our body except lung. फिर वो जो मेन आर्टरी है वो छोटी छोटी आर्टरी में ब्रेकअप हो जाती है, डिवाइड हो जाती है. फिर वो कैपिलरीज का नेटवर्क रहता है. तो इस तरह से इंडिविजुअल सेल, ईच एंड एवरी सेल के पास वो ऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड ट्रांसफर होता है. नाउ सी, this oxygenated blood is reaches to the cell. So it carries blood to the different organs of the body. So when it reaches to the cell, the process of oxidation takes place. The blood loses oxygen here, and the blood has been deoxygenated. It also gives the digested food and other dissolved material to the body cell. जो रहता है वो सब सेल को वो सप्लाई कर देते हैं ब्लड के साथ. अभी यहाँ पे तैयार होता है वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट. हियर द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड विद द हेल्प the blood is from the blood, the important components are absorbed, and it is the waste products are produced. This waste product contains mainly the carbon dioxide and other also. So whatever the waste material that are collected, they are going now in the upward direction. Again they are moving toward the heart. Now this main vein It carries the deoxygenated blood. So firstly it reaches to your right atrium. So again the pressure is built, these walls are getting open. Through this wall the blood is poured into the right ventricle, and again this right ventricle when contracts, this blood is flown into the pulmonary artery. So this pulmonary artery brings the deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Again lungs purify this blood, and again this oxygenated blood is again carried by the pulmonary vein. So in this way the circulation of blood takes place. So all these double circulation explanation step by step you have to write in your own words. अलग अलग स्टेप्स होंगे और डायग्राम के साथ आपको एक्सप्लेन भी करना है. Now see, a circulatory system in which the blood travels twice through the heart in one complete cycle, it is known as double circulation. हार्ट के अंदर में जो ब्लड जाता है वो ट्वाइस जाता है, 2 बार. तो ये भी सर्कुलेशन जो होता है वो 2 तरह से होता है. एक पल्मोनरी सर्कुलेशन होता है और एक सिस्टेनिक सर्कुलेशन होता है. सो व्हाट इज पल्मोनरी सर्कुलेशन? द पाथवे ऑफ ब्लड फ्रॉम हार्ट टू द लंग्स. हार्ट से जो ब्लड लंग्स को जाता है उसे हम कौन सा सर्कुलेशन बोलेंगे? पल्मोनरी सर्कुलेशन. ओके, हार्ट से लंग्स के पास जाने वाला. एंड द पाथवे ऑफ ब्लड फ्रॉम हार्ट टू द रेस्ट ऑफ द बॉडी. और फिर हार्ट से जो अलग अलग बॉडी पार्ट्स को जाता है उसे अपन कौन सा सर्कुलेशन बोलेंगे? सिस्टेनिक सर्कुलेशन बोलेंगे. समझ में आ गया? तो ये दोनों सर्कुलेशन आपस में मिलकर एक डबल सर्कुलेशन बनाते हैं. तो सारे ह्यूमन बींग्स में इसी तरह से होता है. मोस्टली जिन लोगों के 4 चेम्बर हार्ट्स होते हैं, मैमल्स, द मैमल्स एंड द बर्ड्स, they are possessing the 4 chamber hearts, 2 atrium, 2 ventricles. So they are all warm blooded animal. Warm blooded animal require more energy and therefore intermixing of blood is avoided. The 4 chamber heart is present and the same process takes place inside the body of mammals and bird. Both do the process of double circulation. Now what about the cold blooded animals? The animals like amphibians and many reptiles are cold blooded animals. Their temperature change according to the surrounding. Now they do not require much energy to maintain their body temperature and therefore they are not having the 4 chamber heart. They are having the 3 chambered heart. So little mixing of blood takes place inside the heart of these animals like amphibians and reptile. कुछ ब्लड मिक्स हो जाता है क्योंकि उनको ज़्यादा एनर्जी प्रोडक्शन की ज़रूरत नहीं होती है. A little bit mixing of blood takes place. This possesses only 3 chambered heart. Now see the aquatic animals like fish. Fish is having only a 2 chambered heart. So now here the lungs are absent. We know the fish respire with the help of gills. Gills के through respire करते हैं. So the gills are the main organ. Gills से ही ऑक्सीजन अंदर जाता है, उसके बाद गिल्स से ही ऑक्सीडेशन प्रोसेस होता है और गिल्स ही कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को रिलीज कर देती है. नाउ सी द फिश डज नॉट हैव द लंग्स. इन फिश द हार्ट पंप्स द डीऑक्सीजनेटेड ब्लड टू द गिल्स. ऑक्सीजनेशन ऑफ ब्लड टेक्स प्लेस इन द गिल्स. The oxygenated blood from the gills is supplied to the parts of the fish and oxygen is utilized. And CO2 enters into the gills and it makes the deoxygenated blood is removed from the body and it pumped to the outside. इस तरह से सिंगल सर्कुलेशन होता है. यहाँ पे डबल सर्कुलेशन नहीं होता क्योंकि यहाँ पे ज़्यादा ऑर्गन्स प्रेजेंट नहीं है. लंग्स जो एक मेन ऑर्गन है वो यहाँ पे एब्सेंट रहता है.